Mama has no right to the music. Grand rising. Grand rising, everyone. Grand rising. Biafrans all over the world. Grand rising. Biafrans in the zoo country of Nigeria. Grand rising. This is Mama. We are here with you. We are praying and holding you together for safety, protection against these terrorists. The zoo government of Nigeria, terrorizing its own people, its own Biafrans. It's a shame, big shame. This is Mama, Grand Rising. Children of Biafra and Biafran ancestors, stay still. Stay strong. I'm rising once again. I'm rising. Grand rising. This is Mama. This is Mama. Grand rising. Come on in.
You are a comforter. You are here for a purpose.
Grand rising. Come on in. Come on in. This is Mama. Children of Biafra.
Just call on your sisters.
Daughters and sons of the Son of Biafra land, come on in. This is Mama. We hear that Operation Thunder, Operation Python 2 has happened, and they have abducted one of our leaders, Mazi Justice Ude, and they have gone with him. We don't know where. So this is Mama again. Mama is here to speak to the whole world about this terrorism by the government and the leader. He called himself the president of Nigeria, Buhari. So we don't know what's going on. We just been informed that one of our Biafrans leaders, Mazi Justice Ude, was abducted yesterday by a convoy of 15 vehicles, military vehicles, and taken away. He's in his home, from his home, and the people in there terrorized. So we don't know. We still don't have a number of how many people have been killed or not. These are people in their own homes, in their own land, in their own country, being terrorized, being marginalized, being killed in their own space. So this is Mama. I am asking all the leaders, especially the leaders especially the leaders of Africa. This is Mama. I'm asking you again. Why are we allowing this mess to keep going on? And we under our watch. Why are we allowing these people called terrorists? We are thinking that it's our military, a military of a country. They are not a military of a country. They are terrorists. Why are we allowing this imposter called President Buhari Jubri to sit in power and continue to terrorize us as the citizens of the indigenous country of Biafra? Why are we doing that? This is Mama again. And Mama is here today to actually speak to the whole world. And this is mostly to my other African leaders. This is Mama. I'm telling you again and again, please, I don't want you to sit there as African leaders and watch this big continent of Nigeria, which is carrying all these small countries, Biafra and other little countries that were merged in there during colonial times, go down the drain. If we allow these terrorists, this is Mama, terrorists under the name of Boko Haram and Fulani headsmen to conquer and terrorize Nigeria, that will be the end of Africa. Because when they finish with Nigeria, they are gonna come down to the little countries. I am telling you, this is Mama. If you are sitting there comfortable, watching and thinking, oh, this is just happening in the zoo land of Nigeria, when they finish with Nigeria, they're gonna attack the rest of the countries in Africa. So, if you are a smart leader in Africa, if you are a smart president, appointed president by the citizens, trusted by the citizens to protect Africa or to protect your country, please come out and help Biafra. Come out and speak against this evil that is being shown and being landed on Biafrans in Biafra land, in this zoo country of Nigeria. This is Mama again. I am pleading with you. Come out and help Nigerians and the people of Biafra. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, people of Biafra, please don't sit around and allow Biafra to go down. Nigeria to go down. This will be the beginning and the end of Africa if Nigeria go down. Please don't sit down and watch them go down.
Good morning.
Grand rising.
Yep.
Sorry, I was in my life. I think I owe you $20.
Okay, if you say so.
Yes, you gave me 2 bottles.
You want 2 more?
No, I gave you 2.
Okay.
I gave you gave me 2 bottles, right, and I paid only for 1.
Okay.
Here.
Right.
You remember the last time I had to give the young man?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah, but I'll need 2 more bottles when you get a chance. Just put them in the steps.
Okay, certainly will.
Thank you. How many more you have?
Quite a few. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I'll let you know when it's time to worry. Let you know when it's time to worry.
Thank you. So, guys, again, I'm sorry for that interruption. That's my neighbor. Once again, this is Mama, and I am so disappointed in the fact that the leaders of Africa forget about the first world. They can sit there because they are comfortable. Nothing bad is happening in their area. They are not terrorists in their area. They're not going to allow terrorists to terrorize their own people. That's one thing I want the African leaders to know. When the terrorists appear here, you see how, even if they are not terrorists, if anything happens here, You see how quickly they run around to whatever it is going on. They run around to mobilize it and you know, quickly take care of that problem. You African leaders, you're sitting there watching terrorists hijack and kill terrorized Nigerians in that zoo country called Nigeria. And you think it's only Biafrans who are suffering. The whole of the holidays, the terrorists were killing people, Christians, Muslims, and you're sitting there as a leader, sitting there and not saying anything. Not saying anything, making no statement, nothing. You're completely not speaking on anything that is happening in Nigeria. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is Mama again. Today I came out here to say that they have abducted one of our leaders, Mazi Justice Ude, in their famous Operation Python dance, like what they were trying to do to our leader, IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have done that to one of our leaders again, Mazi Justice Ude. They have abducted him and they have disappeared with him. And I'm here as Mama to let the whole world know that this is what they are doing to our people. And I'm here today to challenge all African leaders, all presidents of African countries. If you are sitting here under your watch, Boko Haram is terrorizing people, innocent citizens of that zoo land, zoo country of Nigeria, abducting and killing innocent people. It don't matter from where, Biafrans, Islam, Muslims, Christians, Jewish people, killing children, abducting girls, abducting women, killing women, raping women, killing boys, doing any kind of thing, robbing the country high and dry, under the watchful of this imposter, Buhari Jubri. And you African leaders are watching, under your watch. Nobody's calling this man to order. Everybody's thinking that this is a joke or this is not their problem. And many people are scared to speak or to say anything, thinking that this is not going to affect them. I am letting you know that this will affect you. This Boko Haram problem, being allowed to terrorize the biggest country in African continent, I am telling you, the whole of Africa will go down for this. If you leaders don't wake up and find out and know that Boko Haram is the new terrorist recruiters, new terrorist masters, new terrorist military, new terrorist colonialists, new terrorist colonizers, new terrorist land grabbers, and you're thinking that it's just a fight between the zoo continent of Nigerian people, I am letting you know this is a fight for Africa. The whole of Africa. This is Mama. And I'm letting you know, if you're sitting in your country comfortable, in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, in Zambia, in Mozambique, in East Africa, Tanzania, in Uganda, in Kenya, in Ethiopia, in Somali, in Malawi, in Chad, in Cameroon, in Togo, in Senegal, in Chad, wherever you're sitting comfortable, Libya, thinking that, oh, West Africa, all those West African countries sitting and watching Boko Haram killing innocent Nigerian and Biafrans, and you think this is not your problem, it's coming home soon. So if all those countries I've mentioned and more that I've not mentioned that are sitting and watching Boko Haram, who, as we know, probably are operating from this terrorist, evil country and has been an evil country to the whole of Africa, of Sudan. These people who have been harbored in Sudan for many years, killing people everywhere. These Boko Haram have been people who have not allowed Sudan to be a country. Sudan has the biggest refugees because of this Boko Haram and these Fulani headsmen, these terrorists, Muslim terrorists, have never allowed Sudan to be a country. And now African leaders are watching this same Haram, Boko Haram, Fulani Haram terrorists and their Jubri leader, imposter called president of Nigeria, to start their terrorism in the biggest country in Africa. My friend, brace yourselves, and brace yourselves very well, and mark this date that Mama told you. This is a wound that is just about to rot and spread away and infect the rest of the body of Africa, the rest of the countries of Africa. This is a wound in our body, and it's just about to infect every part of our body in Africa. If we don't stop, or if we don't help, or if we don't say nothing, if we don't stand for Biafra and stand for this madness to stop, you leaders of Africa don't want to support something that is happening in the middle of your home. The beautiful, glorious continent of Africa is being destroyed. The beautiful continent of Africa has become the blood dump, the blood river, the blood lake, the blood sea, the blood sea, the killing field. You have allowed Africa to become a killing field. It is uncomfortable for our children, it's uncomfortable for everybody. And you're sitting there under your watch, and you're thinking that this is just a Biafra problem. This is just a Nigerian problem. This is just a West African problem. This is just a Biafra problem. You will all go down for this. You will all go down for this. And you shall wish you woke up and did something. You shall wish you came out and did something. When the wound will be too big to heal, when the wound will be too rotten to be treated, when the wound will be just about to kill the whole of Africa, there will be no point of return. And you shall wish you put that band-aid on time. You shall wish you brought that antibiotic on time when Mama told you to go and talk, or go and help, or find out the way you guys can bring this problem to an end. Boko Haram are going to be a wound, a thorn in the rose flower of Africa. They are going to be your thorn bud. They are going to be the thorn in your rose flower of Africa. This is Mama. If you don't come out and help Biafra, if you don't come out and help this zoo continent of Nigeria to finish and take care of this Boko Haram Fulani headsmen problem, oh, how I cry for the diamonds of Africa, the people of Africa. How I pain for the beautiful, glorious continent of Africa, the gifted continent of the world, dying slowly because of greedy, evil, greedy, useless 2, 3, 4 people that don't want to open their eyes beyond their nose, don't want to see beyond their nose, don't want to see the beauty of Africa, don't want to see the glory and the glamour of Africa. don't want to enjoy the glory and the glamour of the people of Africa, don't want to enjoy their own glorious people. Oh, I cry for you, Africa. I cry for the continent of Africa. I cry for the biggest country in Africa. I cry for that zoo land called Nigeria. I cry for Biafra. I cry. It's called Cry Freedom for Biafra. I wish they would let Biafra go, because I know in Biafra will come out the new life of Africa. Today, I'm here just to plead for that one person, just one smart person, just one soul that will be right there beside Mama to support and help stop this genocide. Just one soul of a leader to stand by our leader, IPOB leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to help with this terrorism that Africa has been experiencing. Everybody else jumps when they say terrorists in their country. But when Africa calls that they are terrorists, nobody moves. Gods of our ancestors, gods of my land, appoint that helper today. This is Mama. Appoint that helper. Send that helper to save Biafra and Biafrans. This is Mama. I am so sad. They have picked one of our own leader again. We don't know where he is. We don't know where they have taken him. We don't know what they have done with him. We don't know what they have done in his compound, in his home, to his family and friends and workers. These terrorists, these evil people. I want to ask you, Jubri Buhari, Jubri Buhari, Jubri, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, where you're sitting, really, are you human? Are you human, or are we talking to a ghost? Are you human, or are we talking to a stone? Are you human, or are we talking to a stick? Even a stick will move. Even a stone will move. I think it's time for Africa to stop their cowardice. Many people in Africa are sitting there under cowardice. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose that. Mama has bad news for you. You speak, you don't speak. You do something about this problem happening in the zoo land of Nigeria, the killings, the abductings by the terrorists called Boko Haram and Haram Fulani headsmen, and help Biafrans, or you don't. This problem is knocking at your door, whether you are supporting what is happening or not. Whether you're sitting there quiet because you're scared of what's happening and you're scared of you being attacked, or you're scared, you are still going to be attacked. Because when Boko Haram come, you don't have a sticker saying I'm innocent. You don't have a sticker saying I've been supporting you, Boko Haram. And even if you have it, most of them are not educated enough to read that sticker. This is Mama telling you. They are just as illiterate as Mama. And their sticker don't say nothing, but it says kill, sacrifice, kill, sacrifice. That's what it says. Whoever gave them the weapons to attack people did not tell them who to attack. They just sent them to attack everybody. They're out here to clear the whole of the African generation and African, if you don't know, the whole of African next, your lineage is just about to be cleared by Boko Haram. I am telling you, you African leaders who are not helping, you African leaders who are not saying anything, sitting in your bench, your back chair watching, you are just as guilty as this Jubri Buhari, Buhari, Jubri. Mama is here to tell you, I am so sad for Africa. I am so sad for whoever picks this leadership in Africa. I'm so sad for whoever send these greedy men to be the rulers or the leaders of Africa. That they can't speak. They can't do nothing. I dare you guys to talk about Donald Trump. That man is an angel in the midst of any African leadership, except IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The rest of the African leaders, Donald Trump is way an angel of a president. At least he speaks. We don't speak. We don't see evil. We don't talk about evil. We celebrate evil. We rejuvenate and go on with our life while killing innocent people like nothing is wrong. Gods of our ancestors. This is Mama. I just came here today to show my support and my period. This is my period of mourning and sadness and grieving for our IPOB member and leader, Mazi Justice Ude, who was abducted yesterday. I'm just here to let the whole world know, so nobody can say nobody ever talked or said anything about this problem. This is Mama informing the whole world. IPOB members, IPOB families and friends in the Zooland, this is Mama. We are together. We are out here holding you down tight. We are out here praying for you, stepping down, speaking to ancestors about protection for you guys. We are speaking for your strength. We are speaking over your strength, your peace, your unity. Continue to love one another until we hear from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to know what we're going to do next about this new Operation Python Dance 2. We have to wait for instructions. Then we know what to do next. As for today, Mama was just here to ask the African leaders of the continent of Africa. It is time for you guys to speak. It's time for you to support your own. It's time for you to stand up for your own and stop waiting for strangers to keep rescuing you and taking you off the hook. Stop waiting for strangers to keep saving you and taking you off the jacks that you put yourselves. The zoo country of Nigeria is your neighbor. You leaders of Africans can help Nigeria before anybody else arrives there. Please come out and speak and help Nigeria and help the president of Nigeria. If he's lost or whatever is happening with him, to stop these killings on his own people, to let Biafra go, to give Biafra a referendum, and he can continue to mess up with his own people that he want to mess up with. And to the first world country, Mama is here to inform you, just in case you don't know, that the terrorists, there's a terrorist group in Nigeria called Boko Haram and Fulani headsmen, and it's being led by it's being commanded and led by the imposter called President Buhari, Jubri Buhari, of the zoo country of named Nigeria, and they're killing innocent Biafrans and abducting innocent Biafrans from their homes. So I'm just letting the first world country know, please go and help Nigeria with these terrorists. This is a terrorist act that has been going on for years. If there is any United Nations, if there is any help that they come out here to help humanity, there is any human organization out there, please. They're always having this United Nations military. Please, this is Mama asking you to get together. United Nations leaders, get together and speak on this, saving Biafrans from their own land being killed by the terrorists, home terrorists. There's nothing as sad as a home ground terrorist. Is right there with you, killing you in your own land, in your own country. Please help Biafra. This is Mama again. Thank you so much. I have even no good word to say. I just wanted to come out here and inform the first world of what's going on and let everybody know that terrorism is going on in Nigeria and has been going on for the longest time, and nobody's helping. Please, whoever you are that has been appointed to help, that has seen Mama's message, come out and help. I thank you in advance for coming to the aid of Biafrans and the people of Africa. Please help. Thank you and have a blessed day. Grand Rising, one love, black love, Biafra love.